I really wish I knew these 5 things before I started freelancing on Upwork. I made a lot of mistakes. I've made over $500,000 since I started 9 years ago. It's been a good journey. It's been fun. It's been interesting. I've learned a ton, but these are the 5 things that I wish I knew, and I'm sharing them with you because I don't want you to make the same mistakes. The first thing is time management. When I first started on Upwork, I basically was awake in the middle of the night. I was working first in South Africa and then I moved to Thailand. Because most of my clients were in the US, I was available and online all the time. I didn't know how to set boundaries. I didn't know this thing called burnout. And I haven't been burnt out. I guess I'm lucky in the sense that I can work hard and I work fairly efficiently. That's one of the things that I wish somebody had told me before. It's like, set boundaries with your clients earlier. Don't accept messages at a certain time. Take weekends when you need, or just take the weekends to travel a bit more, to go and de-stress, go do things that you enjoy doing. The second thing I would say is handling rejection. Now, rejection happens in all forms. If you're single and you're dating, you're going to be rejected by girls or boys or whoever you're looking for. It's just part of life. You're asking for work on Upwork. People are going to ghost you, give you a lower rate. They might say no to you. You might apply for 100 jobs and only get one. It's just going to happen. It's one of those things that I knew at the time that I was going to be rejected, but because I was so hungry for finding work and making money, I guess I didn't really think about the rejection much. It did get to me. I wish I had learned earlier how to develop the skill of mastering rejection. Another form of rejection that might come along is clients cancel. When clients cancel, I used to go into sort of a mild depression, and it affected my mental health. It affected my ability to work. It affected my energy. Take that with a grain of salt. If somebody stops working with you, try to get good feedback, but just move on to the next job. The next one is around niching and choosing a specific skill set or choosing a specific type of client that you want to. Even though I was doing digital marketing, I didn't specialize early on. My specialization came through just working with 100 odd clients. And then I was like, oh, maybe I should focus on these 2 things. I think there's fear around specialization. Maybe we think that if we limit the type of work that we take, that it's going to limit our opportunities. But what I found is it's the opposite. And multiple coaches, multiple therapists, multiple people that I've worked with have told me that specialization is a good thing. After I specialized, I got better at what that skill was. I was able to increase my rates for those skills. It didn't limit the opportunities. In fact, I would say I made more money when I did that. Maybe you know how to write headlines, blog posts, video scripts. If you're a developer, what type of developer are you? Being a virtual assistant is a specialization, but specialize further. Maybe you are good at cold calling, working the phones, doing support, thumbnails, email marketing, builds funnels, community management, video editing. So that becomes a lot more searchable on Upwork. Develop that skill, you get better, and so you can win more work, increase your rates. There's a whole nother video that I'm going to make about that. Where do you want to specialize in? What do you enjoy doing? I wish I had a list of red flags to look out for. One red flag is obviously that the profile of the client is not verified. If they haven't verified their account, I wouldn't suggest working with them. They might not be a real company. They might not be a real person. It's risky. The other red flag is around the type of work that you might be doing. This is not obvious. It's your job as a freelancer, as a business owner, to interview the client, even though you're looking for the work, but you're also wanting to match with that client in terms of the values that you have. Maybe you're okay with selling certain products or helping them with certain types of work or certain types of businesses. Another red flag that you might see is somebody just sending you an offer without actually interviewing you, without talking to you, without giving you enough information on the job. Never accept a proposal or an offer like that. Have a bit of conversation with the client. Have a little chat. Ask a few questions. Qualify the client ahead of time. There might be a download in the description by the time this video goes up where you can download a list, a one-pager showing all the red flags that I think you should look out for. Promoting yourself and marketing yourself. Now, of course, on Upwork, your job is to get more work, get good reviews, make more money on Upwork, and increase your profile. Maybe you don't want to be on Upwork for like forever. Start marketing yourself on Instagram, other platforms, TikTok. Talk about the work that you're doing. Build an audience, build a following outside of that. Maybe build your own products outside of that. How can you take the skill that you're developing and translate that into a product or into a service that you can sell. So think a little bit into the future. And while you're trying to develop your Upwork profile and your career as a freelancer, you want to have a plan of what else you could be doing. And again, if you want to check out the download, the red flags, and I'm also putting together a productivity sheet on how to actually become better and manage your time and manage your lifestyle. Those 2 downloads hopefully will be in the description by the time this video comes out. Hit the like if you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more content from me about freelancing and just marketing and tips around marketing and digital marketing.